So do you guys think that they would trade him within the NFC? So here's
certainly not within the division. I don't know about the NFC.
There's another. That's again. I'm kind of a school of thought. Like the Patriots traded Bledsoe to the Bills. They liked that they were trading within the division because they thought they were winning the trade. So you'd rather win the trade against a direct competitor, right?
Yeah.
If you truly believe Micah isn't worth $45 million, you would rather someone you're competing with have to pay him that, you know what I mean, and take their draft capital. But teams across sports don't think that way. It's more risk averse. Like, even though I want to do the trade and I think I'm going to win the trade, I don't want that guy to come back and bite me. So they tend to trade him away. But logically speaking, if you think you're getting the better end of it, you'd rather your competitor get the worst end of it rather than, you know, the Miami Dolphins, who you don't have anything connection to. You know what does that? You know what I mean?
You trade him to Washington and they win the Super Bowl.
Right.
That's going to be a bad look. And then
it's
still
Saquon.
young.
It's Saquon 2.0.
Yeah.
It's the Bills. If the Bills,
it should be the Bills.
If the Bills don't make this move, and it's real, and it's not just, you know, gamesmanship, they've got to make the call because they come up short against Patrick Mahomes and Josh turns to 0-5. Are we really doing everything as a front office? We got new uniforms. Okay.
They tried with Von Miller a few years ago.
Von Miller?
I know he was older.
A washed Von Miller is not
I agree with you, but I mean, they didn't think that
I mean, they gave him 6 years, $120 million. They didn't think it was washed. He was coming off Super Bowl, but he
was not prime.
He wasn't prime Von Miller, and he instantly blew his ACL.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not the same. He was,
It's just saying they tried.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Shedeur. Newly engaged Travis Kelce weighed in on Cleveland's QB controversy, or lack thereof. Flacco, Gabriel, and Shedeur in that order on the depth chart. It's not what Travis would recommend. Take a listen.
Give the people what they want. Start Shedeur.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, what do I want to watch? I want to watch Shedeur Sanders.
Who doesn't want to watch that?
But
put him in, coach.
Yeah,
give the people what they want. The world wants to see him go out there and not only play, but have success. At this point, guys are rooting for him. This isn't anything against Dylan. This isn't anything against Joe. I'm just saying the excitement is there for him to go out there. He's going to put eyes on the screen. He is going to bring people to the game.
I'm shocked by that.
Well, remember, they're from Cleveland.
Yeah.
So I assume they grew up Browns fans.
I guess so.
They know where
Hold on, why are you shocked by it?
Want to see the Browns.
Because, I mean, to be honest with you, there's two high-level professional football players kind of sounding just like fans.
Yeah.
Versus, for example, Jason Reed talked to Achilles Smith, and he was like, no one who looks at the tape of those two, Shedeur and Gabriel, and understands what they're looking at could see it any other way.
Like, meaning Gabriel
over Shedeur. And it wasn't caustic. It was just like, hey, you know what? If you were really watching the film, like I look at it, it's not really a debate, and it feels strange to even, if you think it is, you don't actually know. Versus two, legendary players, like, yeah.
Well, look, here's where I'm at on it. I don't think the Browns should start Shedeur right. I know they're not going to, but I don't think it'd be the right thing to start him right away. I don't think he's ready, and I think it might even fuel the fire of, they just want him to look bad, And look, we can sit here and say the team stinks and they're going to have a bad year, but Kevin Stefanski and Myles Garrett and I assume, these other veterans, I think they're like, look,
let's
Flacco, right, we got to give it a shot. Yes. Flacco did get us in the playoffs. I know he only played the last 5 games, but he looked good, got us in the playoffs a couple years ago. So you go out there, you give it a shot. Where I would agree with the Kelce brothers is, why not put Shedeur? Actually, I've talked about 0-8. The Browns are definitely going to start 0-4. They got.
I don't know.
Look at this. If they throw up the schedule,
the Bengals, which are just have
if the Bengals
every year under.
But they got the Bengals. They got the Ravens.
We expect that through 6 games they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah,
I think that's
sure.
So, look, that gives Shedeur 5-6 weeks to get ready. and then put him in there. If the Browns think Gabriel, which we suspect they do, he's a backup. Like, that's his ceiling, is a backup. Then Shadour's ceiling is as a starter. And so throw Shador in there as the backup.
But they're not going to do that.
No, they probably won't. I'm just saying I would agree with that. Playing Flacco early, when it goes south, which it will, put Shador in instead of
So listen,
Gabriel.
I think I feel like I know why they are answering that way.
Okay.
And it was unintentional, but it was obvious to me. It's just such an indictment on how those two legendary players view the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, they're a joke.
It's like, listen, you're not going to be good, so might as well be fun.
Okay, that's...
It's like their Savannah Bananas. They're like, you know what I mean? Like, we know you're going...
You're no threat whatsoever.
Right, and I agree with him. Like, it was amazing the amount of, like, crowd pop Shador got in the preseason. Road fans, you know what I mean? People are interested in him in a way they're not interested in any of the other backup quarterbacks. The only ones that
any
are close.
Any other quarterbacks, period, for Cleveland.
Oh, for Cleveland for sure, but I just mean like league-wide.
Right.
And so like Jackson Dart, people are interested in because he's first-round pick backup, but still not to the same level. But I just find the fact of the matter is they are going to try to win in the beginning.
Right. Yes.
So they need to play Flacco. Where I'm not sure Bruce Wright is, I'm not sure the Browns view Shador's ceiling as higher than Gabriel's. We know right now they think Gabriel's, current is higher. They might also think his ceiling's higher. I don't know. I personally was not super high on Shador, and I thought his ceiling was higher than Gabriel, so I would think maybe others do, but that's just me. But I still think a lot of this is still Mel Kiper at the draft.
A little bit.
We're all a different version of like dismayed that the reality is reality. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. And we're a party to it. Like all the shows are. We are all acknowledging and accepting that no team in the league wanted to spend a top 150 pick on him or whatever. Yeah, thereabouts. The team that did draft him consistently told us they viewed the other quarterbacks on the roster better, and have placed him in the same dead last spot on the depth chart every step of the way. And all of us are like, but really?
I want to see it.
I
still want to see
Well,
it.
and some of that is we did see him at Colorado.
Yes.
He played well at Colorado.
Yeah.
And the thing I fear, and I said yesterday, I think it'll be Flacco for 6, 7, 8 games, whatever. Then Dylan Brooks for a few games.
Gabriel.
Then Dylan Gabriel. Then Shador.
Same size.
The thing is, if you play Shador, say the last 4, 5 games, and they are 2-11 or what, I know the players theoretically have to try because you're putting it on tape for other teams, but they're drained, they're mentally out of it.
A lot of these
We're
guys
about
as
done.
rookie quarterbacks.
No, that's fair, but I just, because what if Shador plays fairly well? My assumption, he'd have to be great for them not to draft a quarterback next season, because it looks like it's going to be a good draft for quarterbacks.
Yeah. Dust, do you want to do Offensive Rookie of the Year? We went
Player
long
of the
one.
Year? Yeah, we'll do it later.
We're going to do it later.
Don't take long.
Okay, coming up next, it's the most motivational segment in all of sports. It's the Budless.
Why do we keep showing him yawning?
Well, he's video of him yawning.
I mean,
he is yawning.
There's video of him jogging, hitting the pads,
He
maybe.
shouldn't be jogging.